It's hard to believe. Just a week left in the WDA basketball regular season. Nobody crowned a regional champ yet. Century could inch closer on both sides. But the game of the night playing out at Bismarck High. The Demons hosting the third-ranked Mandan Braves. First half action, Try Frank with the steal, bringing the ball down the court with speed. Just enough to lay it into the coast-to-coast basket. But Bismarck bidding for an upset. Jenner Smoody curling off the screen. He'd have the hot hand all night to give the Demons the lead. Trying to stretch that lead before the halftime break. Drew Hendrickson with the board, the putback, 4-point halftime lead. This would go down to the final shot, and it's Bismarck with the upset on senior night. On the girls' side, Mandan hoping to stay in the top 5 in the region. Demons a tough team to face. Off a missed shot, Peyton Newmiller showing off that toughness down low. Offensive board and one on the putback. Mandan the other way, down just 13 in the second half. Jaden Weiss from deep, a top shooter in the state from three-point range. And then it becomes the Jersey Bergs game, taken over in the second half. Top scorer in the frame for Bismarck. Demons get a 32-point win, 78-46. Legacy back at home, hosting the Jamestown Blue Jays. Starting right off the tip, and Jamestown not wasting any time. Ryan Larson putting on the Jets, getting the layup to go. Seconds in. Sabres trying to overcome a slow start. Lucas Kupfer seeing the space on the drive. Too easy for the junior. But a big night offensively for the Blue Jays. 94-68 on the road. Legacy girls in Jamestown in a tight battle in the half. Sabres up by 8, but Jamestown gets back into it thanks to a hot hand from Riley Olson in the second half. Buries this three to take the lead. Defense, the difference maker late though. Aaliyah Selensky with the steal, goes coast to coast, drops it to the other end. It's Legacy that hangs on, 63-60. Undefeated Century boys hosting St. Mary's on senior night. Saints hanging tough early, forcing the inside issue with Jacob Gettle, making moves inside for the early lead. Century's Tyler Burst, he bursts of speed to the net, the circus layup good to go. Saints put a good fight on the road, but it's the Pats that stay perfect. Century girls holding a home winning streak over 1,000 days long. St. Mary's hoping to snap it. First points of the game coming from the Saints thanks to Mattia Messer. The Century goes on a run. Bergen Kinnebrew driving. The turnaround jumper good to go for 2. She'd reach 1,000 career points on the night. Century remains unbeaten in WDA play, 78-52 the final. Dickinson hosting Williston, 85-32. The girls top the Coyotes. On the boys' side, it's a 1-point game late in the second half.